I want to welcome to the podium our Member of Parliament for Central St. Mary. The last time I was on the podium, I spoke so many things that he did. But comrades, let's give Comrade Guy, Morias Guy, the only guy, a warm Southeast St. Mary welcome, the man that transformed Central St. Mary.
Comrade Chairman, it's hard for you to welcome a man who belongs to your own yard, you know. Because I live in a Southeast St. Mary. So how you come welcome me to my own constituency? Comrade, next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Golden. Comrade Mayor, the man who burn fire from down at Bosco Bell Division and who take up some of my time, but me not no problem with that. Comrade next Member of Parliament for Central St. Mary and a man who this guy is pleased with, Comrade Amar Newell. Just cool him. Comrade Omar Woodbine, the man who has set fire on the Musmus Steel in a Western St. Mary. And the man who I come represent and give true representation to Southeast St. Mary, Comrade Christopher Brown.
Lord of mercy, hey, Lord of His mercy, Lord of mercy, driver, oh, drop this Arizona.
Comrade councillors, Comrade councillor caretakers, Comrade warriors of the People's National Party, I want to tell you something. And I said it the other night in Belfield, but I never know the full story. But my son, Comrade Leader, called me yesterday and said, when is the election? And I tell him I don't know. Him say, make sure you tell me and give me notice, because me have come down to Jamaica, go vote for Christopher Brown in Southeast St. Mary. My daughter, I come from town to come vote in a Southeast St. Mary for Christopher Brown. Family. And comrade, every time there's election, and Comrade Freeman will tell you, my wife and I journey down to the Belfield Health Center to vote for the PNP candidate, and it will happen this time again. And I know, comrades, I know that the field in Southeast St. Mary say it's time for a change. Time come to put Christopher Brown as a Member of Parliament. Time come. Time come to have a representative who is for the people. Time come to have a representative who cares about young people. Time come for a representative who sees things and work to fix them, and next man come and unfix it. Comrades, you have a choice in Southeast St. Mary, and the only choice is this man, Christopher Rowe Brown. But comrades, the picture is bigger than Chris Brown, because we need to have People's National Party as the next government of this country. We need to have Mark Jefferson Golding as the next Prime Minister, because the PNP's policies and programs are what will move Jamaica out of the abyss that it is in right now. And I say to you, comrades, I say to you that the People's National Party has traditionally been the party that has been able to move this country. And this time, the country needs to move, because the Labour right government has taken us down to the path of destruction, to rock bottom. And the PNP is what is going to build this party to the great Jamaica that we know that our founding father, Norman Washington Manley, said about the people of Jamaica. Comrades, I want, as a member of parliament for Central St. Mary, to say to you tonight in the constituency in which I vote, Southeast St. Mary, and party leaders, I said in Arakabesa, when such man will call the election, I am guaranteeing you that from Dover to the border at Thames River, to the border up at Guysill, to White River, and to the Caribbean Sea in the north, that is going to be an orange sea all the way in St. Mary, because we're going to have Southeast, Central, and Western St. Mary. Comrade Wilson said it, and I told him that he took some of my time. But I just want to say, it lies in your hands. It is for you to come out and vote. And don't be persuaded by them when they come with their money. Don't be persuaded by them when they come and cut ribbon and promise you. Don't be persuaded by them when they go to St. Thomas and open an empty shell and say them are open what is known as the Civic Center in St. Thomas. Comrades, we hear a water supply open today. We hear about what is supposed to happen. And this is what the Prime Minister and his team going around the country, cutting empty ribbons, cutting opening pipeline when there's no water in it. Comrades, we don't want that. We want action from our candidates. And this is what the PNP is promising you. So comrades, when the election comes, we make sure that St. Mary is safe in the column of the People's National Party. Orange in Southeast, orange in Central, and orange in Western St. Mary. One love, comrades.